Today we're going to go from this to this. And welcome back to the garage, everyone. Today we're going to do an install that is much needed, should have done a long time ago, and if you've been around for a while, you know I have been complaining about that hood prop for a long time. Now we finally ordered up some Redline, what is it? Redline tuning hood struts. Now, from what I've seen, it is very easy to install, and believe me, it is very much needed, so you can get rid of that. These finally came in, very cheap. It should be a very easy install. The instructions, all the bits and pieces are right on the floor, and it shouldn't take long. I believe you only need a 10mm bolt, maybe a Dremel, just to get rid of some pieces. But other than that, we're going to get to installing this because I desperately need it. I believe these come in a few different colors. It's very simple. I got black, has red. It matches. I believe you need a 10mm. We're going to get rid of our bolts, install this, and all we should be done. We should be done. That should be quick. Let's get into install. The first thing that we're gonna do, because I believe from what I saw, the bracket goes on here, attaches one of these two, but this, the washer fluid line, is gonna be out of the way. So all we're gonna do is just pull this plastic piece up, route the washer fluid line underneath it, so everything's out of the way, and I believe we'll just Dremel this piece out of the way because it does stick up a little bit. Should be fairly simple, fairly straightforward. This should be fairly easy. I believe if we pop this out, the rest of it just kind of lifts up. Pretty simple. This part lifts up. There's a little push clip here. Give it a little tug, and I believe the whole thing comes right up. Slip the fluid line right under it. Get it all tucked away. Easy enough, tucked away nicely. Now, the one bracket goes here. This one goes in facing your engine. The ones that go up here. This one faces outward, and then your gas cylinder just kind of connectable. So what we're going to do first is we're going to attach, take these screws out. We're going to attach this one, put the screws right back in. Now that is simple enough. I mean, the hood is going to hold itself up. Realign it. You'll notice that when you take that bracket off, this bracket guide there, you'll notice where the paint's kind of missing. Just line it back up with the paint and everything should align when you close your hood. We can take the stupid prop off. Now we're going to install our other bracket here, and then the gas cylinder should just clip right on. That's easy enough. I did have to give myself a little room. It is a little tight in there. It's kind of hard to see, but I mean, it fit. It clips right on. If you do need help, you can get a little pair of pliers. I did have to take the prop off a little bit just so I can get it down, so I can get the ball in. And just rinse and repeat and do the other side. Now for the optional part, I believe the hood will close without dremeling this away, but we're going to take some of this off. As you can see, this needs to go right down on it, and the same with the other side. It is flexible enough, I believe it'll close, but I think it will wear into this over time. So we are just going to cut it away and save ourselves all the stress. And that's all there is. It looks clean, it looks natural, it looks like it belonged there. Now you could probably just use a pair of clippers to get that away, but look at how clean that looks. You also want to do it on this side. I won't show you that, it's the same thing, but get rid of that, that way this can fall right into your little path. Now there is one last thing we have to do. We did cut away any of those little plastic pieces, and the last best part is we finally get to get rid of this ugly hood brace. And I believe this should be fairly simple. If we take this out and give ourselves a little wiggle, this should end up coming right out. It's finally gone. I believe you can leave this little grommet in however you'd like. I don't know. Once it comes out of there, there's this little grommet. I think I'm just going to leave it in there just so there's not some weird hole. We also need to get rid of this. I'm not exactly sure how you do that, but we're just going to pull on it until something happens. If it breaks, it breaks. Who cares? We don't need it. And just like that, it's out. We have no more hood brace. So I hope you guys like these little install videos. They are fun. I do like doing them. The last couple we just did an update. It's been a few months since we posted a video, and I didn't want to bore you with long, lengthy installs. We were just looking for power. We have the power. We have our tune. Everything's ready to go. Now, if you stay tuned, I have something cool for our new project with our little hood. We're gonna do something here. That way, when we go to meets, we go to these shows that I want to start going to, we have something cool, something to represent us. Hold our hood not so far open, but keep it closed a little bit. But I hope you guys like these videos. I'll leave you with a cool satisfaction of opening up a Focus without using a hood prop. Now, don't know why Ford keeps doing this, but I heard even the Explorer ST has a hood prop. It's 21st century. That Subaru I have out there, that thing somewhere out there, that's an 11 Subaru. And that doesn't have a hood prop? I'll leave you guys there. I'll see you in the next video.